I just had to explain the joke to the little man. He gets it now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
We got to go in the house and eat our lunch, and then we're going to come back out and push this.
That's just great.
That is just great. I had it laying up there to straighten out, man. There we go. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're going to go in the house, eat our lunch, and then come back out. Push this thing out the way and bring the brown truck up in here. Alright, we got it pushed outdoors there. And look at them go.
You better jump fast.
Alright, y'all let me know when you get the shop cleaned up and I'll bring the brown truck up. Hear that fake laugh? Yeah, you won't say much more if you know what's going for you, buddy. That's what that laugh means.
I'll sweep you out the door.
Here's what's nice about working on stuff from the south. About 10 minutes. Ooh, my chair went down unexpectedly. I got all the screws out. And the piece of trim came off. And it ain't rusty under it. Well, except for right there. But that's what we're here to fix. Alright, I bought this great big patch here, and I'm only going to use a little bit of it. I don't know if you can see my marks, but right there. So I'm going to use my grinder and cut that piece out, and then I'll scribe it onto here, and then cut that out, and then I'll continue on. Alright, here's my little method. I just cut the patch out about the size I needed it, and then I laid it up on the truck, and I used a brown Sharpie and scribed that line on there. Now, using my grinder, I'll cut just inside and get that piece out the way, and then I'll see what I'm up against there. Now, I also recommend you check out Gibson63 on YouTube. He's got a 63 Chevy truck. Actually, he's got a couple of them. And he's really good at this stuff. Really good. So, go check him out, too. So rusty, it's popping right off without having to drill spot welds. Well, at least part of You gotta be Superman here. You just gently separate it from its moorings. Okay. Alright, here's what the back side of it looks like.
don't think Mr. Heavy Chevy likes me running the camera.
No, he doesn't. Alright. All I gotta do now is grind off that little piece right there. This is pretty painless. I need to clean up the rust. I need to figure out how I'm going to treat that. And the only reason this rusted out is because dirt laid in there and rusted out. It had undercoat on it, but the undercoat weren't where it needed to be.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's what is known as a pregnant pause. Oh, there you are.
Pregnant pause.
Alright, after a little bit of prep time, I got a patch fitting pretty good. So now I need to protect my new trim. Probably some like masking tape or whatever. And weld it in place. I remember when I used to be able to do this and never have nary a pain. But now my knee hurts. Look at her. Just look at her. Look at him. Just look at him. Alright, I'm fixing to weld this in. Alright, I pretty well got the patch welded in. It's not too bad. It's a little slightly warbly there, but I think I can hit a little hammer and dolly work. Seems like this is a little thicker metal than it was originally. The only welding I got left to do though is I need to put some spots in here, and what I do there is take like a 5/16 drill bit, or maybe a little smaller is best, and drill a hole, and then just let it just touch the metal that I want to weld to. That gives a nice clean spot, and then I'll put a little rosette weld in there.
Oh, ain't that a sweet name? Rosette.
Yeah. It is sweet. And then it duplicates the spot welding, very little grinding, which I'm a big fan of, very little grinding. If Mrs. Heavy Chevy was a little faster, we'd have caught it while it was still going red hot.
I'm sorry, I'm not as good as you.
But that's how it looks when you're all done. And you just turn the welder up a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
Not too much, just a little bit.
See there? All spot welded in. I'd touch it and show you how smooth it was, except it's hot. And I don't want to burn my little fenders. Is that what like? Alright, bye.
Does this one need to be... Oh no, you did right. Excuse me for mistaking.
You know, that's what it's like after I paint a car. She comes in there and she'll, did you see that? There's a bug in it over here. Oh my gosh, there's a piece of dirt.
I'm not like, oh my gosh, there's a piece of dirt.
And then I bet I'm all proud of myself by the time she goes in the house. I'm depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. You do a wonderful job. You really do.
Alright, I think we're done welding. I'm just going to take the DA and hit that with a little 80 grit. Maybe do a little hammer and dollying right there.
That's a nice sounding truck.
Ain't it? And then I'll put a little primer on it and call it a day. Because it's getting close to 5:30 or something like that, and I'm tired and hot and sweaty and I want to take a shower. You know, it is Sunday, day of rest. That's not bad for an afternoon's work, eh? Alright, I'm going to put a little primer on it and call her good for today. We got a little rusty spot there we need to clean up. And another one right there. But I think I'm going to paint this portion. The man what's getting it, who is an old body man by trade, says he just soon I do it. Darn it. Alright, there it is, primered up. You can see it ain't perfect, but it ain't that far from it. A little bit of Bondo, she'll be right. Alright, take that tape off there, will you, mister? And then we'll pull that creeper out from under the truck and drive away. You're usually a lot slower than that, and in this case it would work better. Look at that. For the second time today, he's sweeping the floor. Which is good. Which is good. Well?
I couldn't have done better myself.
No, I suppose not.
Terrible.
What's terrible?
This workbench.
I
There's the
guess.
shop cat. She says there's no place for me to jump up on.
As long as she does her job and finds any shop mice we may have.
Well, she may do that.
Oh, so she's scouting something over there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. It don't supposed to rain, is it?
Well, there was a 30 or 40% chance on the electric.
Well, we better push the black one in, and then as soon as the little guy gets the floor swept. Alright, we got the truck back inside, and we're all done. I'm going to go take a shower and sit on my hind end on the couch. What are you going to do?
Probably going to go in there, get Mom to do a load of my laundry. And
What?
Then,
What are you going to do before you do all that?
well, I do have one job at every single end of the day.
What's that?
Ringing a bell.
Alright, we'll get after it.
If I grab hold of it.
Okay.
That was a sure hand.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go to MrHeavyChevy.com and buy something she made if you can find it.